Well, folks, it seemed that my two videos that I did earlier today had no audio, so I'm redoing them. Welcome back to Orange Hat. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, Brie Larson reportedly grew disillusioned with Captain Marvel role. Doesn't want to play the part anymore. Well, yeah. Bye, Felicia. Anyway, let's get into it. This is from John F. Trent from Bounding into Comics. Shout out to you guys. A new report claims that Brie Larson has grown disillusioned with the role of Captain Marvel in the MCU and that she no longer wants to play the character anymore. As reported by the Direct, author Joanna Robinson claims that Larson grew disillusioned with the role in her book MCU: The Reign of Marvel Studios. Specifically, she wrote, "The future of those Marvel icons was unclear. The departure of the franchise actors or anchors like Robert Downey, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson had already taken its toll, as had the shocking loss of Chadwick Boseman. But other MCU stalwarts were heading for the exits. The Guardians of the Galaxy cast went on the farewell tour. Brie Larson grew disillusioned, and Marvel tussled with Sony in a custody battle over Tom Holland." During an appearance on the Watch podcast, Robinson added, "I don't know if Brie Larson was the wrong person for the role. She was. Necessarily. But the toxic backlash means that Brie Larson doesn't want to play Carol Danvers anymore." Toxic backlash. Okay, let's see. "I don't care what some 40-year-old white person's issues were with A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. Oh, that was the patriarchy raining on my parade." What else? Oh, yeah, how she, during that, or I think it was during one of those award ceremonies, "Yeah, they taught me how to do martial arts for Captain Marvel. I just wanted to go out and just grab somebody or flip them over." And it's like, really? So this woman basically learned martial arts the wrong way, or actually took the wrong lessons from martial arts, and basically wanted to use it to assault people. But yeah, it's because of toxic backlash, right? Not to mention her getting into verbal arguments with cast members of the MCU. Yeah. Anyway, she added that's sort of what she said. She was interviewed at the D23, so we're gonna see a bunch of we're gonna see a bunch of more from Carol Danvers. She's like, "I don't know, does anybody want to see me play Carol? Doesn't seem like it." Well, that's because you came across as extremely unlikable. You freaking can't handle negative criticism, apparently, Brie. As Robin notes previously, previously informed Variety at the D23 Expo in September 2022 that she didn't think anybody wanted to see her reprise her role as Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, again. When asked how long she will play the character, she responded, "I don't know. Does anybody want to see me do it again?" When pressed, she added, "I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have an answer to that." Yeah, here's the thing. You made yourself unlikable. You came across as this champion for women's rights and how women didn't have great roles until you came along. Even though that is a flat-out lie, because apparently you've never seen movies or the Alien franchise or the Terminator franchise or even, what was that movie? A League of Their Own. You haven't seen the Underworld franchise, apparently. All these people came along and had great female leads. Powerful, independent, strong female characters. But you then come along and say, these women didn't even exist, really. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm sorry, Brie, but you came across as very unlikable. And then when anybody gave you any sort of backlash, oh, it's just the patriarchy. The sexists. They don't want to see a woman succeed. Of course we want to see a woman succeed, but we also want to be entertained, not preached at. Robinson went on to detail Larson wanting to leave the role was not the case during the filming of Avengers Endgame. She said, Chadwick Boseman told me a story about on the set of Endgame, he and Brie and Tom sat around, talked about how they were the future of Marvel and how exciting that was for them. And when you look at the breakdown between the Sony deal over Spider-Man, when you look at Chadwick Boseman passing away, and you look at Brie Larson either not being a great fit or, being damaged by toxic fandom, again, she damaged herself. It wasn't toxic fandom. Now, am I saying that stuff didn't happen? It probably did to such a minute degree compared to the legitimate criticism that she had. Where the minute degree, where that little bit amount of possibly actual sexism and shit happened, sure, would equate to a molehill, the legitimate criticism is about the size of a mountain. She's making a mountain out of a molehill, essentially, is what I'm saying. And then the plan that they put into play, they felt like they were creating another A-team. Robinson, there's so many factors that came into play that sort of knocked their plan out from under them. The report comes out just as Disney is getting ready to ramp up their promotion for the Marvels. And yeah, they already covered the box office projections where it's going to have an opening domestic weekend of 50 to 75 million, which is the lowest in the entire MCU run. And its full entire run is going to only have like a 121 million or up to 189 million. So yeah, this is her fault. It's not the consumer's fault. You're supposed to entertain the consumer. You're supposed to make them like your stuff. You didn't do that, Brie. You didn't do it. Neither did Nia DaCosta, the director, who was like, oh, if you don't watch my film, you're racist. No. It's not a fact that we're racist or sexist. It's the fact that you guys didn't do your job. In fact, you did the opposite of doing your damn jobs. And you made the movie unlikable. You made yourselves unlikable. That's what happens when you turn on the fans. That's what happens when you don't listen to the fans. I remember a time back in like the 90s and early 2000s when there was actual legitimate criticism against people, and you know what they did? They listened to it. There was that rare instance where the director of Sonic the Hedgehog listened to the fans. I hear you. We are going to delay the movie a little bit. We're going to fix this because we hear you. Instead, what did you guys do? Oh, that's just the patriarchy raining on my parade. Oh, you're just sexist. You're racist. You attacked us. So yeah, I have no sympathy for you. If you don't want to do Carol Danvers anymore, bye, Felicia. Maybe go and search your soul. Maybe think about whether or not you are actually mature enough to be in Hollywood. Congratulations that you're an Oscar-winning award actress. Good for you. That stuff doesn't mean shit anymore. Awards don't mean crap because it's a bunch of self-grandizing bullshit. I have no sympathy for you, Brie. You did it to yourself. You attacked people simply because they had a different opinion than you. You came across as one of the most immature people ever when it came to promoting the MCU. You did this to yourself. And then you did your own YouTube channel, which people frickin' trolled you on because you couldn't handle it. So, yeah, you dropped your YouTube channel, you're dropping Marvel. If you quit, nobody's going to care. Hate to break it to you, hate to burst your ego bubble, but nobody frickin' cares. You may have those Brie bots on frickin' Twitter or now X. I think even they might be getting gone soon with the charges or with the $1 charge thing. And you also have your simps that are going to love you no matter what you do. You're going to have maybe a couple hundred people that likes you. You could have had millions, but you didn't because you went about it the wrong way. Folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think that, are you going to miss her if she leaves? Does she need to search her soul to do some reflection on maybe she was the problem? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat. Y'all have a wonderful day, and always remember, stay humble.